think I already hit. There we go. Boop, 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 doo, 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 doo. Hey, everybody.
Oh, look at
Oh,
that sweet cherub. Little
yeah,
flower.
we have a new family member that showed up about just before 3 o'clock local time here yesterday.
Yay.
And yeah, this is Lily, and she's precious. She's less than 24 hours old now, and she's just so scrunchy
I
and
know. Oh, the
the
baby
best.
smell. New baby smell, too.
Oh, I know. I know.
Baby smell.
So, how is everybody today? Welcome to Writing Sprint Thursday. We're gonna get some words written today. What are you
Look who's
working
in the
on?
chat.
I know. Let's see who else here. Aaron, NJ, David. Hello, everybody, and
The Doug.
the Dougie Poo. And I'm not just talking about Hank. Stop it, Doug. Stop it. How is everybody today? I hope everyone is doing well and ready to get some words written. I'm gonna play around with the new project that I've gotten. I've been playing with this mystery book, this idea for a long time. I actually was going to write it for my nano project last year, and I kind of scrapped it because I thought it was a good idea, but I wasn't. I don't know. I just had some stuff. So I've been letting it percolate in the back of my mind for months now while I work
Mhm.
on, you know,
Something else.
paying jobs. And I don't know. I'm starting to get kind of excited about it again. So we're just gonna see. I've got an old outline that I'm gonna work through and see. I don't know. We'll
See
just
where it
see.
takes you.
Yeah, see where it takes me.
Just be on that roller coaster, Hank. Just be
Yeah,
along for the ride. That is my strategy.
I got some book edits back from my publisher the other day
How to
for
make you feel.
uh pretty good, pretty
Okay.
good. But I'm avoiding them, so I'm working on something else.
You know what we call this in my family? Productive procrastination. When you really don't want to do
Ooh,
something, so you very productively work on something else. So it's like nobody can fault you,
mm. Kind of like when you don't want to clean the kitchen, so you decide to reorganize a closet,
or vice versa.
or
Yeah.
vice versa.
Or vice
Yeah,
versa.
yeah. Oh, I
Yeah.
love that.
It's Doug's new motto now.
I love it.
Productive
I love it.
procrastination.
I've got a blank spot on this wall up here. I'm gonna just put productive procrastination. That's my new motto. Yeah,
Sean
like
says
Doug
I
said.
am the master of it.
NJ said, new plot idea sparked in the shower. Country smuck moved to city and accidentally befriends a mafia boss's kid. I
Oh,
love it.
love that.
Oh man. NJ, write that.
Heck
Write
yeah.
that so we can read it. I love it.
Whew.
That sounds awesome. What
How
are you
much
doing
time we got?
today, Abby?
I'm just gonna drop off and go do work.
Okay. Well, let's see. Let's pop up sprints. Oh, we start in
Seconds.
20 seconds. Let me post the link back in the chat in case someone didn't see it.
Miss
We'll see
H
you.
Hart, I'm productively procrastinating right now because I should be working for actual money.
I love it. All right, guys. We'll see you in 20.
Bye, everybody. Good luck.
All right, everybody. That's sprint number 1 in the books. I didn't hear the timer that time. I have to figure out what's going on with that. Anyway, I hope that was a good writing session for all of you. That is number 1. I'm going to copy my words out. I only got a few because I found myself over in my Dabble project going through my notes and sifting through and looking for all these notes I'd made. So, that's starting a new project for you. Anyway, how did you guys do? Let's see. RL Platt, so glad that you were able to join us. And Suli joining late. That's okay. Come on in. The Gypsy movement. I always seem to be doing things while y'all are here. Well, come on and join us. We've got 2 more sprints to go. Aaron with 43, Star C with 112. Technically, though, I'm not focused on word count today. Trying to make summaries for some of my manuscripts. Understood. I kind of find myself there as well. Starcy afternoon, another time. Douglas was 654. Good showing there, Doug. David 248. NJ with 387. And Suli got 3 lines written because I've been running about. But that's okay. That happens. What are you guys working on? Tell me in the chat what you're getting up to today. Got any issues that you're working through? I'm posting a link to sprint number 2. We'll be starting in 3 minutes, and let's see. SK said definitely using the first 2 sprints to do some research rather than writing. Got to figure out setting, especially because it's a real place. Oh, I've never written a story in a real factual place. I have like 6 books written in a fictional town called Weston, Mississippi, and it's a fictional place, but it sits on the west side of the state on the Mississippi River, right near where the mythical crossroads sit, and it's this magical little place that I created, and it has enough of real places mixed in that I think it feels authentic. Like it feels like it could be any number of little places there. But I've always wanted to write a story set in an actual place with actual historical ties. I'm still kind of working out how to do that. This new story I'm writing is another fictional town, but very very much has some carryover from real places. So we'll see. Star says names hold power, but I'm careful because I don't want to be super on the nose. That's always been my issue as well. Star also says, I think for me, the most annoying bit is names. I haven't determined names for most of my characters in these works yet. Yeah, that's, yeah. And talking about place names and holding power, not only the names, but, the historical significance and, especially when you start digging into the past, different people have different experiences with, different time periods and all of that. And so I don't know. I've just been very careful about playing around in actual places. But one day I'm going to figure out exactly how to crack that code, and hopefully it'll be worth it. NJ said, well, let's see, what have I missed here? NJ said, if I made a name craft deck of cards, would that be helpful to any of you? Oh, that does sound like fun. I thought a while, but wasn't sure. Yeah, that sounds like a great. All right, sprint number 2. We'll see you in 20 minutes. Catch up on. All right, that's sprint number 2 in the books. Be sure to copy uh, your words so you don't lose them. Words are only saved in wordsprints.org for about 24 hours, so make sure you're copying them over into your Dabble project or whatever your word processor of choice is. We sure hope it's Dabble. Anyway, I'm going to copy mine over to sprint number 3, paste that in there so I have a good starting place. Sprint number 3, in case you're looking for the link, is popping up in the chat now. I got 704 words. That's including the couple of paragraphs that I had written earlier. If you noticed, I kept turning to my laptop over here where I have my Dabble project in, and I was making some adjustments to character names and stuff like that because NJ got me thinking about names, and that kind of overtook my thought process. I'm just picking and stuff I've been needing to think through anyway. So I've got my main Dabble project up here, which is connected to the computer I'm working on, but then I've got my laptop over here where I can make some furious notes, and it all syncs together. It's chaos, but it's my chaos. Let's see. What did I miss here in the chat? Let me scroll back up here and see where we're at. Hanuli said the beginning of this book I'm working on is a total mess. I need to fix the plot, but I'm thinking I should finish the story first, and then I'd have the entire picture to fix the small mistakes I've made. Yeah, that's definitely one way to do it, and that this is one reason that I'm not really interested in the whole plotter versus pantser debate, because my friend Josh Hayes and I had a conversation one time, and we were talking about it, and what we came up with is that everyone is a plotter. It's just, when are you going to work on that plot? Is it going to be after you write the first draft and then you get a big kind of overview of what's going on and then you can massage it and move pieces around? That's definitely one way to do it. And the other way is to think through the story first and then draft, based on that plan that you made out. It's all, just we all think differently, we all imagine differently, and whatever works best for your process is the way you should do it. I have become more of an ahead of time planner, but I also like to leave room for happy accidents to happen and for characters to take on new aspects and things like that. So if that's working for you and you can envision finishing the story and see where the story is going to go and finish it, and then the Dabble plot grid is a great way to kind of break apart your story that you have written and get that visual overview of it and make adjustments. So whichever's working for you, by all means, do it. NJ said, I thought of a syllable deck where you can mix and match to create your own names. Oh, that's fun. That's especially for fantasy names. Star says, I worry I'd be limited to a point. Oh, that would be most compelling. Yeah. Keo said, for those of you who struggle with names, I recommend name generators. I personally use Fantasy Name Generator and pick a name I like and tweak it a little. Or if you need a town city name, I pick a unique local street name and add a common town suffix. I assume you mean like Ville or something like that, like Pecanville or whatever. That's interesting. I like that. I like that way of thinking. Let's see. Ashpash did not arrive in time for the sprint, so sat and worked on an email to the hotel complaining about the weekend. Hey, get it done. Let's see. Doug said 5:23 that time. I'm struggling today and tragically need to go and do work. Well, I don't know how tragic it is, Doug, but David with 487 RL Platt, 65 words, but 20 minutes editing. Congratulations. That's amazing. Hanulu 295. All right, guys, that's our timer counting us down to the last sprint. I'll see you in 20 minutes. Let's finish strong. Well, that's our 3 writing sprints for today. I hope you guys did well. I got 486 words written, but then if you saw me working in my Dabble project, I was working on my scene notes and getting all that laid out so that I could continue to write over the weekend in my Dabble project and getting all my notes in one place and uh, all that good stuff. Hope you guys did well. Be sure to copy, uh, highlight all your words, Control A to highlight them all, Control C to copy, and then paste them into your Dabble project, into your word processor choice, whatever you're writing in. Let's see, Ashpash 681 words. Congratulations, RL Platt with 317, David with 306, Hanuli 520 total. RL, thanks for hosting. Well, you're more than welcome. I'm so happy to get to share this time with you guys every week. I'll see you again next Thursday. We've got a couple of big events coming up tomorrow. Abby and I will be doing our weekly Friday Q&A and our live show that we were supposed to have with Jason Onspach this past Tuesday. He had some family stuff come up, couldn't make it. I have talked to him. We have rescheduled for this coming Tuesday. So we'll be having that event with Jason coming up this coming Tuesday. And then another one on Wednesday. I just flipped over to my calendar. I apologize for not reading this ahead of time. Then we're going to talk to Craig Martell on Wednesday about building a launch timeline to get all of your kind of ducks in a row for launching your book. It's going to be a big week next week. We're going to kick it off tomorrow with a Q&A with Abby and me. Hope you'll join us. Thanks for joining. NJ, 1111 words total. Odd number. Feels like it should mean something. I'm going to give you permission to assign whatever meaning to that number you need to, NJ. I think it's an exceptionally great number. So take that for what it's worth. Hope you guys have a great evening and get some more words written if you get the opportunity. Abby and I will see you tomorrow. Have a great one. See you then.